To manifest wealth, I put into action the required wisdom. Let's talk about the Root Network, guys. This right here, the Root Network, is one of my long term plays. And those of you who've been watching videos uh, with me since the beginning, I guess, you guys already know that how I feel about the open metaverse, the movie Ready Player One, and all of those roads lead to the Root Network token, but more importantly, the company behind them, Futureverse. Well, I'm just making this video because I just finished watching a 1 hour interview with the co-founders of uh, the Futureverse, and they was talking about all of the things that's coming, and with the Root Network being down to just 4 cent right now, I just still want to talk about this opportunity here. I've been watching this token really close ever since I first learned about it. And it's one of those plays that I know is going to make a lot of people very, very rich. This is not financial advice. Those of you wondering what this is on my head, uh, this is an Oculus 3 set. And I like to put this on right at the entry of my videos on the Root Network, just to show you guys that I am very um, bullish on the Root Network and everything that it has to offer, and where the future is going with Web 3, and not only just Web 3, but where we are now, Web 2.0 with the internet, and that they are catering to not just the Web 3 ecosystem and what we have coming. So, a lot of you, I find, don't really, some of you out there may not be gamers, and that's what I want to talk about in this video, that the Root Network is not just a gaming platform. It is a layer one, and it's meant for different people looking for different experiences. This is not just about gaming, it's about concerts, a lot of different things. You name it, it's pretty much taking our world and that we're in right now. You know how we connect with one another, but putting it in a virtual world where you can connect with people, maybe family, and go to events with people and just have a good time. It's all about connectability. You know how I always tell you guys, if it's not user friendly, it may not have staying power. Well, this company, Futureverse, the things that they're working on, and I made sure that I left the link on my of the interview. You want to see it, you can go to my Twitter page, because that's where I watched it. I let you know now it's an hour and 7 minutes. But if you ever want to know what this company has to offer and why I'm so bullish on it and why I believe this token is going to make millionaires, and I plan on being right there a part of it. This is just one of my big holds that I believe in. Now, so I got this on. A lot of you out there like he lost his damn mind, but you guys who've been subscribed to the channel for a while, you used to this. You know what it is. You know what it is. I'm about to take it off though, so we can get down to business. And we're just about to do that. I'm jump right over to uh, why I love this token. All right, guys. Right now, the Root Network is down to 4 cent. What I want to do, though, for a lot of you that may not understand a lot what's going on with tokens and what a lot of projects might mean, I want to break this down to you in a way so you can understand. I want you to think of the Root Network as Legos. Legos, but Legos for the metaverse. And what the metaverse is just like another world that you can step off into by way of VR glasses, like I just had on. That is really going to take over. So I want you to look at it like this. So a regular, and I'm breaking this down to for beginners. You guys can look back at all the videos I've done on the Root Network, so you can really just basically get a real thorough understanding of it. But right now, what I want to say is, imagine that regular blockchains are like Lego sets, and they basically have their own pieces, and they can only fit together the way they were designed to fit together. So they're that's why a lot of some, shall I say, networks don't play well with others. Well, you may have an Ethereum way not may not play well with a different network. Therefore, it makes it hard to make transactions on a different network unless you convert it. What a cool thing about the root network is they're not asking what network you're on. They don't care if you're on a Ethereum, Bitcoin, or any of that. They're going to let you pay for different items on their layer one with pretty much any of your tokens. You'll be able they're gonna be compatible, and you'll be able to use them on their basically on their blockchain. So they have I want you guys to know that they have two tokens. They have that they run by. They got the root network, that's the main token. Then you have XRP. Everybody knows who XRP is. Now, the root network, the main token is used for voting. You can stake it and make passive income with it. Uh, and the XRP token, which is extremely important, and what really XRP was designed for, is to help pay transaction fees. This the separation of these two tokens is very good because it allows the network token uh, root, which is the stable token, which I invest in. It keeps in by having a transaction token like XRP it helps where you won't have any pressure on the price of root for everyday transactions. So you're using two separate tokens, which will help in the long term with the value of the root. You guys look here. You have a 12 billion supply. Max supply is 12 billion. Uh, and with staking, I want to say I don't believe it's final. They didn't say anything about this being a just a capped uh circulating supply, shall I say. So I do believe in the event in the future, they would be able to make more tokens, which I don't believe will hurt this token at all, considering how much is involved in this token, and how much is just going on. It is on a Ethereum based token. Something else I wanted to share with you guys. I took some notes today when I was watching their interview, and some of the things I just want to pick out some of the things that I found was very beneficial. And one of them, uh, that Shara, she's one of the co-founders. She plays a really big role in this company. One of the things she said that it really made me think about in terms of not only this token and this project with the Futureverse working on, but just in life in general. She made a statement. She said expectations are the death of what could be. And I like that because they say that the way they approach things, they don't have any expectations. But here's the thing: they don't really care if people know who the Futureverse really is underneath the scenes of everything. What they're mainly concentrating on is user experience across the world, all around the world. That's the only thing they care. They have different experiences. What they're working on for different people. They tease that the NFL, some licensing might be or pretty much is involved, as well as and coming up in the future, as well as things with music, virtual concerts, different things. They are breaking the mold on a lot of stuff, and they're the first to do anything like this with a lot of their with a lot of their technology that they have coming. They said also she made another thing, and this is one of the things that, let me pop back over here. This is one of the things that really caught me, and I said this is what I'm looking for, and this is why I'm so bullish on the token. As you guys know, the Root Network, they have Reebok is also uh, licensed with them, and right now you can create digital Reeboks on uh on their chain with their but that's a whole separate deal. The digital creation of Reeboks is a whole separate deal. But the thing is, your avatars, with the way they're making it, you're gonna be able to take your avatars, and that's what it is. You can take your avatar, you can put these custom sneakers on it made by Reebok, and you could take a picture of some Reeboks you might remember from back when you were a child, and then it creates these Reeboks, and you can put them on your avatar, and you can actually carry these items that you have. And for those of you that out there that do get involved in VR, you know what an avatar is. It's your, like, just a digital representation of you. You can take all of these items that you put on, and you may be able to step off in the Harry Potter world with these same items and these same friends that you may have made over on another universe. Those of you who've seen Ready Player One knows exactly what I'm talking about. Well, the cool thing about it, you say, okay, what about me, the user who don't play VR, or the person who don't play games? Well, it's not just about that. It's about concerts and different things as well. But she said something very interesting. She said her grandmother now has created 15 pair of these digital Reeboks, and she did that. And she did it once she figured it out, which wasn't hard at all. She did this effortlessly and without even realizing that she had a Web3 wallet, and she made these Reeboks. So to somebody blindly just looking at something, you'll look at that and say, "Oh, that's cool. Your grandmother did that. Whoop de whoop." I look at that and I say, "That's what I'm looking for in an investment." And what makes me say they have staying power is because her grandmother was able to do this. Someone who's from a generation that doesn't even know about VR technology, may not be even that adept to um, using the internet and maybe different apps and different things. If she was able to do that and loved it enough to create not just one or two pair of Reeboks online in this universe, but 15, that told me that's the user experience I'm looking for. It's easy to use for somebody that don't know anything about technology, and she loved it enough to keep going. That's just a small, minute piece. When you look at Reebok getting involved, and again, I've already told you guys, you got Warner Brothers. Now there's talk of NFL, and then they talked about a whole plethora of different things that they have coming, which are different segments. They said they're not concerned if this person doesn't like an experience, because it's so many experiences in this in these worlds that there's something for everyone. I love that. And I love that from a sense of a technologist like me. I love technology and I like experiencing these different things. But from an investor standpoint, this just makes it, I'm licking my chops. Not at just what it's going to look like and how I'm going to enjoy it, but that my money, these are the type of things I'm telling you guys to do. You continue to um, research your projects even though you're in them, to see, okay, are they still building, or should is it time for me to start taking my money and placing it elsewhere? These guys are major. It's some major people involved in this. Major people. And like they said in the beginning, people look at you and say, "How are you going to pull this off? How are you going to be able to do all this? It's going to be impossible." But once you do it, then you become an apple. You're up in the realms, and you take your spot up there, your seat next to Apple, Google, Microsoft, these guys. You start getting up there with the big players because you brought the world something that nobody else was paying attention to. It's like Apple when they came up with the iPod and the iPhone. Everybody was like, "Oh my god! Not only this cool, but how did they do that?" People, that's what the Root Network and Futureverse, that's what they're bringing. That's what they're bringing. And the Root Network is the whole layer one that all of this is taking place on. And they talked about different companies coming to them. They didn't give a lot of names because they can't right now. But a lot of these companies coming along that saw the Reebok sneaker and saw Reebok linked up with them and came to them and say, "Hey, you know what? I love that. What can we do? I want to do something different. I see that Reebok joined you. I see that Warner Brothers thought enough of this project that they're able to license you all of their stuff. So all of their big time names that we grew up on and the big time names that are still going. And they're building these things open. I can't wait to see that. They talked about one called A Third Kingdom that's currently out right now that people can take advantage of and can go play. Those of you that want to see the interview or listen to the interview, let me pop back over. Wait, let me get back over here. Let me get it up for you guys. I'm going to show you that you can come check it out. Go to my profile. Let me get back over here real quick, you guys. You can come over to my Twitter page, and it's down below. It's at Mr. Foresight 64. And you can come down and you can see right here. This is the actually I posted it this morning. This is the interview. So you can listen to the interview here. Let me just say I'm blown away. I'm really blown away. For those of you new to this token, new to the channel, their high, their all-time high is just 46 cent, people. 46 cent. And the all-time lows was hit back in November. They haven't been around long, which is another thing I love. So this is when it first dropped in. You know how everybody do the sell-off thing. This token came around in November. It's like all the other tokens we talk about on this channel. These are the opportunities. These are not only the opportunities, but it checks all the boxes. You know what I say about checking boxes? You have to check all the boxes. And for me, this checks all the boxes. And don't let this sneak up on y'all. Don't let this sneak up on y'all. Don't let me be making videos like, yeah, you remember when we talked about the Root Network? Not financial advice. And it was at 4 cents. Look at how high it's climbed. This is one of those tokens. I've been buying this token since it was at an all-time, not an all-time high. I've been buying this token since it was around 13, 14 cents. And I kept buying. I kept buying. I kept buying. And I've been buying it. Like I told you guys, I got a nice bag of some more of it since it's been at the 4 cent range. This is just one of my long-term plays that I believe is going to generate some big time wealth. I can see this token easily hitting $1 or $2 in the near future, especially with some all of the deals and different things they're putting together. You guys want to know more? Check back on some of the videos that I've made. I probably made easily 5 or 6 of them. I've been in this play a while. Um, so yeah, this is one of those plays that you're gonna be scratching your head on, like, man, where did they come from? But you can buy this token on Uphold. You can buy it there. And of course, you can buy it on Uniswap and different ones. I've bought it on Coinbase Wallet. You can get it there. But lately, I've gotten it on Uphold. I've gotten it on Uphold, and you can trade into it as well. I just wanted to bring you updates on what's going on with them. And just for the newer investors looking to uh, get their assets and start accumulating plays that have longevity and also that won't break the bank. You have to look no further than this one. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm not affiliated with them at all. I'm just a guy that liked the project, and I'm going to continue buying it. And don't put more into anything than you're willing to lose. But this one is a good one. I believe in the Root Network, and videos I make on the Root Network don't get a lot of views. Um, but I don't. I'm not. I don't do it for that. But I notice that it doesn't get a lot of views. And that's because a lot of people don't really know about it. A lot of people don't understand the technology, but or a lot of people just not into things like the metaverse or like the glasses I had on. But let me ask you guys one question before I go. What the hell does any of that have to do with making money? What does it have to do with making money? And so you have to be able to separate yourself from, yeah, I'm not into that, but what are the masses into? What are the masses into? And that's how you make money in crypto. All right, guys, to the next one. If you like these type of videos, make sure you drop a comment, a like, and tell me if you hold any Root token. I've only seen a few of my subscribers in our group that hold the Root network. I can't wait to celebrate with you guys when this thing hit the stratosphere. This is one of those, one of my plays that this is one of my long calls. I really believe this token is going to melt faces and it's going to create millionaires. I guarantee that this is, yeah, yeah, this is gonna be one. This is gonna be one. So until next time, guys, make sure you hit that bell notification so that you know when I do upload. Sometimes YouTube is funny, and you might hit the bell notification, but still don't get a notification. So make sure you do that. Until the next time, guys, I'm out.